If we could live in this moment and just hold it.
Hello there, Aries. This is the Lady of the Throne Astrology channel, and I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. And I'm here to talk to you guys, or bring to you today some healing messages. I started doing this last month, and I want to continue to provide healing messages. And I kind of want to treat it like a little Bible study kind of advice session, or maybe like just me providing those healing messages, because on this channel I am able to see things into the future. So I speak a lot about what's coming up for you all, helping you in that way, healing your mind, bringing some healing or peace of mind to you guys according to what is about to happen, what's coming up, and that kind of thing. I have been blessed to be able to do that in my existence in this lifetime. I have been able to provide that for many people, and I appreciate you for listening and taking the messages seriously, because they are serious. I'm very charismatic, but I'm also very serious, because I know the power behind it. So at this time, I want to be able to help in a different type of way. So I just want to focus on healing messages. You never know who's going to hear this and really need the help. You never know whose life I'm going to touch. You never know who really needed that, So I want to be able to do this once a month at least. And so we're in the month of October right now, and I just feel like it's time to bring this at this time. It's once a month, and I think it's the right time to start doing it for October. So starting with the sign of Aries. Okay, your October healing messages. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give you the scenario, the situation that I am picking up intuitively about you, and then I will see what other spiritual guidance is here for you specifically, by seeing what the Bible has in it for you as well, because this is the channel where spirituality and Christianity unite. That is what this channel is all about. So everything ties into one another. So intuitively, what I'm getting here for you, Aries, is that at this time in your life, you are taking on an archetype such as a magician. And what that means spiritually is that you are someone who has power. You're someone who has the ability, and you know the secrets that needs to be applied in order for certain things to happen in your life and the world around you. It means that you're a person who is standing in an awareness that whatever it is that you're trying to do, you only have yourself to rely on. And you're trying to manifest certain things, and you're trying to work on certain things. So that's what I'm getting intuitively here with you guys. You're like very magical because you're making something out of nothing. And who can be upset about that? Who can shake that? Who can try to say anything about that? I feel like you're doing whatever it is that you're doing in such a beautiful way. You may be the type of Aries who has a lot on your plate, but you are magically making things happen. You could be an Aries who has like kids and a husband, or a wife. You could be male or female. This is a unisex reading. You can be anything, but you may have your family, let's just say that, and you may have work, and you may have this, and you may have that. You may have a lot of things going on. You may be that Aries, right? But somehow you're able to manage your life really well and get a lot of things done. And that's because of your inner power. It's because there's something really special about you that is making you able to do that. Not only that, but you are also taking on an energy similar to an air sign, like similar to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, where these air signs are intellectual beings, but they are also very just. They're upright. They are the types of people who are found in practical areas or in creative areas, making practical decisions in them. They're the make it make sense to me type of people, right? There are people who they're all about the details. So you could be that kind of person taking on that type of energy right now in the month of October, just really firm as well as business minded or creative minded, but there's a practicality about it, just being really realistic, very realistic about everything. So the challenge here for you, Aries, in October at this specific time, it seems like it's just that you could be having a hard time getting through some things that are now coming to an end, or you could be having a hard time walking away or closing a chapter of your life, leaving something behind. This has an energy of endings, closing things out. So maybe for some of you, it could be kind of hard to walk away from certain things, certain people, certain situations right now, because maybe you could be the kind of, like you're an Aries, right? And Aries are very loyal and they're determined. So when you have a passion for something, it's something that's going to fuel you enough to keep going after it, or to keep pursuing, or to keep, continuing to move forward. And when you have to close something out or put an end to something, it could be very hard for you to do because you're an Aries. And that's just how you operate when you're really invested in something or someone, or when you're really passionate about something or someone. But it seems like this is it's time to close something in order to have some type of new beginning in your life, or to manifest something new. So that could be where you're at this time, and this can apply to any area of your life. Okay, so now I'm going to just open up the Bible to any page. Okay, let's see. All right, so the page number is 729. The page numbers, that can be a synchronicity. So Aries, look up the angel meaning of 729. What is the angel meaning of that number? Look that up. If you want to drop a comment down below letting me know what that means, you can. I'm going to look it up after this, but Just, if you want to share your thoughts about it, or if it resonates with you and it sounds like something that you can apply to your life, that's what angels are here for. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 83, verse 8 is what's on the page. And this is what it says, chapter 83, verse 8. Where is it? Here it is. It says, even Assyria has joined them to reinforce Lot's descendants. Even Assyria has joined them to reinforce Lot's descendants. This is about a certain person or a certain group of people, a certain family member. It could be anybody. It's just like a certain person or a certain group or people from a certain place have joined together to reinforce Lot's descendants. So it's like people join together with the sons and daughters of someone that I'm getting a feeling right now that this is about people joining together with someone who is not born of God. Like, it just really feels like a person who is like some type of evil leader, and people have joined together with this person to go against you. And as it pertains to the intuitive messages, Aries, this could be about you needing to bring death upon a situation at this time. Like it could be about you cutting ties, cutting off, leaving behind, walking away from, completely ending something that has to do with a specific group of people, a community, a person, people from a certain place. It's like you have to completely let all of that go, or completely walk away from something, because they join together with your enemies to go against you, or they join together with people who were going against you, and even they join with these people to hurt you. It's right here in the Bible. You guys go to your Bible and you'll see it. Now, I want to mention this. Let me read this whole chapter 83, because it's something, well, not the whole thing, but just verses 1 through 8. I'm being guided to read that. O God, do not remain silent. Do not turn a deaf ear. Do not stand aloof, O God. See how your enemies growl, how your foes rear their heads. With cunning they conspire against your people. They plot against those you cherish. Come, they say, let us destroy them as a nation, so that Israel's name is remembered no more. With one mind they plot together. They form an alliance against you. The tents of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagrites, Byblos, Ammon, and Amalek, Philistia with the people of Tyre. Even Assyria has joined them to reinforce Lot's descendants. Exactly. I was right. Before I read all of that, I was absolutely 100% correct. There's people who join together with people who call themselves your enemy, and they have like come against you as a whole nation or something. Like, a lot of people did this. So some of you Aries have a lot of people who do not like you. You could be any type of Aries. You could be an Aries, beautiful, gorgeous woman who just minds your business, but you may kind of be catching wind that a lot of people may have an issue with you, or maybe this is something that you're going through in your family or your work environment, or you're going through this in some type of group you're a part of, an organization you're a part of, a club you're a part of, the church. It could be at the church, you know. It's just something you're catching wind of, with a lot of people who feel some type of way towards you. And you could have been starting to feel this like a while back or recently, or you know, I don't know when it could have started for you guys, but you may have started to feel this a lot. And this is a confirmation to you that maybe it's something about people who you never thought would do this to you or have done this to you. People who you never expected to, or people who you gave a lot more credit to, have decided to side with people that they don't. I kind of feel like they've sided with people that they don't even like, all because you're the subject. Only because the Aries is the topic of the conversation, or only because you're the subject, or only because you're the one that is like, you know, you have such a strong personality, Aries. You do. And you are number 1 in the zodiac, which means you're the leader. So being that you're gonna rub people the wrong way often because they don't understand why you shine the way you do, but it's because you're supposed to be that light for other people to find their way out of tunnels. So if you're in a group of friends, or if you're in a family, or if you're in a work environment, or if you're in a church organization, or anything, like whatever you're a part of, or whatever, you know, in a group can be more than 2 people. So it doesn't have to be a lot of people. For some of you, it could be on a large scale. For some of you, it could be on a small scale. But a group is 2 or more people. And so whatever this is about, and whoever this is about, they have joined together with people that they don't even like to say bad things about you or to come against you, Aries. But I want you to notice something. It says, with cunning they conspire against your people. They plot against those you cherish. It's not just you. And I want you to know that. Although you may feel like you're carrying this heavy burden all alone, and that you're the only person right now dealing with this, it's not just you. These people have also conspired against other people who are just like you. Because you, and there's a couple more people, or a few more, or a lot, or whatever. There's other people who are people of God. There's other people who cherish you and you cherish them, your loved ones. They have also come against people you love and people who love you. They've also come against and made it hard for certain family members that you may or may not know about. It's not just you. They have also done this to people who know you and who appreciate everything you're doing right now, because it's a lot that you're experiencing, and these people can relate to a lot of things you're going through, because some of them have gone through the same thing from the same people. So you're not by yourself, and I want you to know that. And I feel like, for some reason, wow, I feel a heavy weight just lifted off my chest. For some reason, Aries, I feel very satisfied with what I just said to you. It feels like you needed to know that you're not the only person that's experienced what you're experiencing. There's other souls who haven't really reached out to you yet to tell you, and they haven't talked to you yet about it, and they haven't made themselves known to you yet. A lot of people went through what you're going through. but they may not tell you directly. They may make a YouTube video, they may have YouTube channels and they talk about it, or they may be people who express themselves in different ways, whether it's through writing. Somebody could have written a book about exactly what you're going through, but they just didn't tell you, or they don't have access to you, but they watch, they witness what you're experiencing, and they know how you feel in the position you're in because they went through this too by these people. There's somebody who, or maybe some people who really do understand what you're going through. As much as you feel like nobody understands this, there's other people who know exactly what you're talking about. Because what's happened is, it's called spiritual warfare. People spiritually created some type of war against you because they wanted to side with the devil. So there's people who are aware that spiritually people have demonic souls, and there's other people who know that they are too. Like, you're not, all I'm trying to say is, you're not the only person who knows that these people are bad. So don't be surprised if you run into someone and they just start talking to you about somebody, or they start telling you about some things, or they start enlightening you about something. Because they know, like, what you're going through, that same person or these same people did it to them, or they're aware of what you're going through because they may be connected to people that went through it too. So your biggest message right now, Aries, is it's time to dead this whole situation. It's time to release or remove yourself from these people, and it's time to, also understand that you feeling alone in this is the end of that. You never have to feel alone ever again. After today, you have to know you are not by yourself. You have people who cherish you, who really understand what you're feeling. Some people have even wept for you because they know how it feels. So don't worry about what you don't see right now in front of you. Just know that when it's time for these people to be revealed and all of their names are revealed about everything that you're experiencing right now, when their names are revealed and you for yourself who they are, and when they're put in your life to tell you about what happened to them, you're gonna feel a lot more relief. It's gonna feel like a heavy weight just lifted off your chest, because you didn't realize that there were other people who had been hurt by these same people before. All right, so this is really, I hope that this has helped someone out there, some Aries out there. I really pray at this time that you got what you needed from this. Don't forget to look up angel number 729. I have to look it up too, but if I can guess what it could relate to, it does relate to highly spiritual energy, highly spiritual and high vibrational energy. It's like perfect magic is what I see in this. Going back to the magician that I was talking about, the magician energy, the magi, it's like you're like walking like you know what I mean, like as this magi right now, and it feels like highly magical time because of the way things are happening, the way things are playing out, the way things are manifesting in reality, the way things are like miraculously turning out, and the way everything is just like coming together, even when you feel like you just want to throw it all away and you just want to drop down to your knees and just let it all out to, you know, in prayer and or to yourself. 729 feels like there's something. This feels like a reminder that the signs, the messages that's being sent to you is a direct result of the powerful magic that's behind all of this. And when I say magic, magic to me has a different meaning. Magic to me means miracles and gifts that Isis creates. That's what magic is to me. So how that can apply to you is, just when you think that you're just praying for nothing, God is here to bring miracles and gifts to you, created for you. All right, and that's all I have. I'm gonna look that number up, and I hope that this helps you. God bless you. God bless you.